This is going to be a video product review of the XPOWER A-2 series multi-purpose powered air duster. It comes in black. I think it also comes in blue. They also make an A5 series. People said it was, well, okay, so we got blue, green, and black. People said the A5 was so hot, it ran really hot, and I just thought maybe I don't need that amount of power. I think, what is this? Is this 500 watts or something? You would think they would list it on here. 3/4 horsepower. The other one, I believe, is 2 horsepower. Now, corded length, 10 feet, 2.3 pounds. I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the video description. Also, my PayPal link if you want to help me out. Do a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment. Okay, so looks like it's brand new. Why did I buy this? A couple reasons. I don't use aerosol spray. I don't use compressed air from a can. I have no reason to. I've always used, what have I used? Like a brush. When I clean the computer, I use a brush. Sometimes I get a small shop vac and I blow the air around, but it just makes an absolute mess. It's not good for your lungs. And so I thought, you know, this is not that expensive. Comes with a little carrying case. Don't know that I'll ever use it. Thought it's not that expensive. The other thing that I use a shop vac. I go over to, sometimes at my house or at my mom's house, I'll just walk into the room. This is a really good idea. I walk into the far room with the shop vac on blow, and I move it all around the floor and behind the furniture. You wouldn't believe the amount of dust. Even when you dust and vacuum, you would not believe the amount of dust that is hiding between furniture. Here are the, I guess the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attachments. There's dust everywhere. So the only problem is when you do that, you have to be really careful, because if it gets in the smoke detectors, within a couple weeks they start false triggering, and then you have to go out and buy a smoke detector. Comes in a nice plastic box, bag, sack. All right, you always want to have a nice sack when you buy something. It's not that heavy. Nice cheap plastic case. If it was metal, like they probably made 10, 15 years ago, it would be really nice. Off in the middle, I guess 2 settings, low and high. Nice long cord, not grounded. As I said, it comes with a sack inside the sack. We've got some attachments here. Not sure how long these things would last. If you're careful, they'll probably last a long time. What am I going to use? I want to use this. I just cleaned the vacuum. I just cleaned the, I cleaned my computer a couple days ago. Used a little brush and then a vacuum. And so this is going to be a neat test to see how this works. How the heck does this thing go in? Oh, that's a nozzle that attaches to the nozzle. Okay, so we got a lot of attachments. We've got a little brush attachment. I'm going to open up the computer and I'm going to see what happens when I use this thing 2 days after. Oh my God. I should edit this thing out, but then I can't put 9,000 ads on it. Very confusing. You are going to need that bag to put all this stuff, to store all this stuff. There's just a lot of things in here. Hopefully this will go on the end. I want to get this on my tip so I can test this thing out. Okay, it's on. We have a little vent over there so that you don't blow the nozzle across the room. And I'm going to plug this thing in now. I don't know how loud it's going to be. That's one thing I'm worried about. I got a dog over here. I probably will be wearing hearing protection, but I want to test this thing out first, see how loud it is. And then we'll open up the vacuum. Oh, God, why do I keep saying that? We'll open up the computer, test it out. And then I might go out on the balcony and blow some dirt around. And then I'll blow some dirt on the floor and we'll see what it does. I just turned it on by accident, and it's really not that loud. A lot of people in reviews said this thing was extremely noisy. It's not that bad. You don't even need hearing protection. It's not uncomfortable. It is not that loud. Okay, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I'm not going to move the lighting over there, but I just want to see what kind of dust. Can I back this up a little bit? What kind of dust comes out of this thing after 2 days doing it with a brush and a vacuum? So let me put it on low, and then I'm also going to put it on high. First you're going to hear the low, then I'm going to put it on high, then I'm going to turn it off, then I'm going to go back to low. Here's low. Here's high. Not really that bad, and I'm telling you right now, I don't know if you can see it, dust is already flying out of this thing, and like I said, I cleaned this thing not even 2 days ago. So, am I going to keep this? 100% yes so far. Let's test it out. Let me try to get the camera positioned a little better. Here we go, people, and I know dirt is going to come out of here. Look at that, look at that. Oh my God, this is gross. I really should have put this outside. I can tell you right now, besides getting dust all over my lens, this is a good purchase. This is not that noisy, it's not that loud, and as I said, I used a brush, I was really careful. I didn't use the shop vac, but I used a brush and a vacuum over here to clean up the dirt, and this thing's working. Look at this. This is really gross. This should be done outside. The amount of dust that is coming out of the power supply alone, unbelievable. Let me put it on high. It's a keeper. I have never been able to obviously clean the dust out of the power supply, and it's kind of difficult to do it on the fins of the CPU. This paid for itself right now. There's dust all over my wall. There's dust all over the room. There's dust all over the camera. It's pretty nasty. I'll be cleaning this dust up for a couple days. Yes, it is an excellent product, not that noisy. Totally recommend it. And I'm not done yet. I am not done. Not sure if you're going to be able to see anything. I'm going to take the blower and put it behind the computer table. I'm just going to see if any dust comes blowing out towards the camera. Very curious what's going to happen here. Oh my God, look at that, people. Look at that. Yikes. It's everywhere. I am absolutely amazed. Okay, I'm going to close the door. I don't know if you saw the dust. I'm going to try to get it out on the balcony in a minute. There is dust flying everywhere. I am so happy that I bought this item. I was really worried it was going to be too noisy. It is not too noisy. The amount of filth that I know I should be wearing a mask right now because of the amount of dust that's floating around. But I got a lot of it out. I got it out of my power supply, the computer, my ups, behind the table, dust blowing out from the moldings and behind the computer table, all over the place. Just incredible. What a product. Normally I'm not so thrilled about doing video reviews. You know, things are either great or they're not. This is an awesome product. I'm going to go out on the balcony now and we're going to finish off the video. I'm kind of worried. I see a bee. I don't know where the bee is, but I definitely see a bee. There's a bee over there. Holy mazzoli. Let me get this blower on here. I don't know if oh, there's two of them. I might have a match there. I might have, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. we go. Whew, yeah, wear a mask when you're doing this, wear eye protection. XPOWER A-2, I will leave the link in there. I just used the big thing, I didn't even need the small one, and it did an awesome job. I want to try one more thing. Strictly on the keyboard. Now let's face it, all of us have lots of smeg on the keyboard. I try to get in there with a tool and clean it as best I can, or turn it upside down. I just want to see what's going to happen as I put this on low. Whoa! I love it, I love it, I love it. This is a product every house should have. Seriously, this is a great purchase.